Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some St. Patrick's Day like treats, I guess, that you can make with your kids, or if you're throwing like a St. Patrick's Day get together, you could definitely make them as like a dessert or something like that. And then I'm also going to be sharing with you a St. Patrick's Day themed milkshake. And then I'm also going to be making a couple crafts with the kids that you can make with your kids if you'd like, or nieces, nephews, grandkids, whatever. And so I'm going to go ahead and share all that stuff with you now. All right, so I am making St. Patrick's Day Rice Krispie treats, and to get started with this recipe, it's just like any other Rice Krispie recipe. You are just going to want to melt a 1/4 cup of butter until it is completely melted. You are then going to gradually add 4 cups of marshmallows, stirring often to avoid burning them. Once your butter and marshmallows are completely melted, you are then going to want to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then it is optional to add some green food coloring. You are then going to want to add in 5 cups of Rice Krispies cereal and stir that until it is all combined. And as you can see, my green didn't show up too much. So if you're wanting really green Rice Krispies, you're going to want to add a darker kind of green marshmallow butter mixture to yours. Once that mixture is all completed, you're then going to want to add about 3/4 cups of Lucky Charm marshmallows to that, and then mix those in. Okay, and there you have it. These are your St. Patrick's Day Rice Krispie treats. And like I said, to get them to be green, I think you're just going to have to add more food coloring than I did. So if you saw my marshmallow mixture before I added my Rice Krispies, it was a very light green. You're definitely going to want to make sure that's a really dark green to make it change the color of your actual Rice Krispies. But I think my family will enjoy these even if they're not green, and they'll really like the little addition of the Lucky Charm marshmallows, that's for sure. So go ahead and give these a try, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, for this next recipe, I am making Leprechaun Bait. And to get started with this recipe, you're going to want to line a large sheet pan with parchment paper and then set that aside. In a large bowl, you are going to want to combine 2 cups of corn Chex Mix, 1 cup of mini pretzel twists, 1½ cups of Lucky Charm marshmallows, 1½ cups of the Lucky Charm cereal, and then you are going to want to add a 1/2 cup of green M&Ms, and then you're just going to want to mix that all together. In a medium-sized bowl, you're going to want to add in 1 11-ounce bag of white chocolate chips and 1½ teaspoons of vegetable oil, and you're going to want to microwave for 30 seconds, stir, microwave for another 25 seconds, and stir, and just continue doing that until your chocolate is melted and smooth. All right, and once your chocolate is melted and smooth, you are going to want to pour this over your snack mix. You are then going to gently stir your chocolate into your Chex Mix mixture until everything is coated in the white chocolate. Then you are going to want to transfer this to your prepared baking sheet and just spread it out into a somewhat even layer. My baking sheet could be a little bit bigger, I think, but this is the biggest one I got, so this is as even as a layer as I can get. You're then going to want to add another 1/4 cup of green M&Ms, and then you can just leave this out at room temperature until it is hardened, or if you want it to be done a little quicker, you can add it to your refrigerator and let it harden in there for 5 to 10 minutes. But other than that, once it's hardened, you can just break it up into pieces, and then you can transfer it to whatever dish you are serving it in, or if you're just going to put it into baggies and have them ready to just snack on in individual baggies, or however you're going to serve this up, you'll just break it apart and put it into whatever container or bag you are using. And it will be all set and ready to enjoy. Okay, and I just wanted to quickly show you kind of how I am storing mine, just in an extra container I had on hand. It's actually a spare flour container, but I am not using it for any spare flour at the moment, so I just decided to put these in here since it is a nice, good airtight container. So anyways, this will be all set for the fam to enjoy as a fun little St. Patrick's Day treat. Okay, so I am making Lucky Charms milkshakes, and to get started with these, you are going to want some green ice cream, and I am using mint chocolate chip. You're also going to need some milk, and then it is optional to add a little bit of green food coloring just to get that really green color in your milkshake. And then you will just blend this all together, adding milk to thin it out to the right consistency you want, and obviously adding more ice cream if you want it thicker. Okay, and then you will just add your milkshakes to a cup and then top it with some whipped cream and some of the marshmallows from Lucky Charms. You can also do like Skittles or, I don't know, those rainbow strip candy things, put them in there, anything you'd like to kind of make them festive and St. Patrick's Day like, but these are how mine turned out. Okay, so for this first craft, all I did was take like a white piece of drawing paper, and then I cut out my own shamrock here. I had tried to find like a shamrock at like the Dollar Tree or like Hobby Lobby or something just to trace it, but I did not have any luck, so I had to freehand it, and so it doesn't look the greatest, but it will work. And so I just cut that out, and then I pasted that onto my drawing paper. And then I also went to Hobby Lobby and just picked out a bunch of different colored green scrapbook pieces of paper, and I cut them out into like little squares and like rectangle shapes. And all you're gonna do is have your kid just glue them all over onto their shamrock, and they can do all the colors on there and just have some fun with it. And here is how our shamrocks turned out. Okay, so for this next project, you are just going to want to take like a white piece of paper. I'm just using a piece of this drawing paper. And then you just want to paint the bottom of one of your kids' foots and put it, feet, and put that on kind of the bottom of the paper. And then for this next step, you can do this yourself or you can have your kids do it, but you'll just want to take some yellow paint or gold colored paint, and we're going to make some little gold coins. If you want your kids to do it, you can have them use their finger, or if you're going to do it, you can use a paintbrush. However you want to do this next step is up to you and how involved you want your kids to be in this project. Alright, so I just had the kids just dab their finger in this yellow paint here, and I just had them dab their finger all over the top of their foot, and then I did add a little bit of rub and buff after they did that just to make it look a little bit more gold. So then next you're just going to want to paint a rainbow, so you'll need all the colors of the rainbow, and you'll just make the different colors of the rainbow coming off of your gold. Alright, so here is how they turned out now that the rainbows have been added, and then I just wrote on here, "So lucky to have you," and made a little shamrock on there. But these are how they turned out. I'm just going to write their names and the year on there. I love to have these when I have their footprints and handprints and stuff, just to have to keep forever. So anyways, that is this little project done. Alright, and before I wrap up the video, I just wanted to share with you guys the St. Patrick's Day shirts that I got the boys, and I ordered these from an Etsy shop. If I can remember, I will try to link the name of the Etsy shop where I got these from, but they seem like very nice, good quality shirts and really nice, good quality printing. They kind of are exactly as, I saw them on the website, so I am happy with them, and I feel like these are ones too that they can wear more than just St. Patrick's Day. So anyways, wanted to share these with you guys as well. Alright, you guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!